football playoffs set to get underway as 12 teams begin that long battle on the road to the national championship. Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And that kick will just bound into the end. Touchback. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking to pass here on second down. Caught quickly. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up to take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring it down to the 38, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
The Horned Frogs with 1st and 10 here. Give it to the back again. First down, looking for more now. Here he goes. At the 10 now. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Run back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Looking to make a play deep downfield. Receiver left alone down there for a huge gain. Touchdown, Nittany Lions, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Mistake by the kicker, and the offense will set up now at the 40. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a first down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
He lets it rip. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Now it's second down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Second down, we're going to throw it. He's running out of time here. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
The defense does a good job of being aggressive here and not slowing down their pass rush. They put pressure on him, and instead of him throwing it away, he throws it against his body back into the teeth of the defense. I thought they might come up with a pick.
Now the offense faces third and long from the 30. Can they convert and get a drive going? Out of the gun now on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team on the field now. And the coverage seemed able to bring the returner to the ground. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in the team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now second down and 14. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42. A new set of downs after that completion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. The pass is caught. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Nittany Lions are looking to keep this drive going. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
And And the Nittany Lions are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Grab behind the line. It's Harper. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
That's a good job by this defense of understanding where they are on the field. They obviously don't want to allow this offense to get into the end zone. They routed the football on that pass and able to keep him short of the goal line.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Boy, how about this defense? What a job there on 3rd down. Backed up close to their own goal line, come up with a huge sack on 3rd down, and force the field goal.
The field goal's good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. There's the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Pitches to the back. Quick spin on the run. And they bring him down, but not before he picks up the first. Good execution on the option.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That's caught. It's York. Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Signs the big throw. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. Picks up the first and still running. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, what a grab! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. And now it's 1st and goal.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, TCU. Now you have to try the extra point. The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A handoff to the back. First down and more. He's still running. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this 1st down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs, and I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Important 2nd down play coming up. Direct snap to the back. He's got the first and still going. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. They'll run it here. Has the 1st down and more. They bring it down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The ball is picked off. Breaks into the open. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, that 2nd-tier defender, the linebacker, sometimes can get lost in coverage. I don't know if the quarterback saw him. Quarterback threw it right to him, comes up with the interception, and then he has the speed to take it all the way to the house.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Makes a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He escapes the pocket. Lets it fly to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's York. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, that's exactly what you love to see here in this 2-minute offense. You come up with a big play, and all of a sudden your mindset gets much more aggressive. You're not thinking just about 3 points. Maybe take some shots, get the ball into the end zone.
The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. The Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
He hands it off from the gun. Nowhere to run up the middle. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running out of time in the pocket. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on third down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
And the Horned Frogs will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Needs a completion here on 4th down. On the move now. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Well, there you go. That's the advantage of having a mobile quarterback on full display right here. He breaks away from the pocket, uses his speed to threaten the defense, and then eyes his target and delivers a strike for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Bringing pressure. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So the offense offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Play action fake, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime.
Timeout, Penn State.
One more play before they head to the locker room. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The shotgun running play call. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
TCU 21.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Penn State offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. We'll see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass caught.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Third down upcoming after that completion. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. Well, well, well. Everything worked to perfection in the first half of this offense, and the defense comes out swinging, clearly listening to the head coach and the defensive coordinator to try to regain some momentum themselves.
They finally get him, but he found a nice lane on that return. This drive starts in good position. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. That's caught. It's York. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Going for the touchdown here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The receiver grabs it. Enough to convert on 3rd there. So first down from the 12 now.
Well, trailing in the game like this, the offense really needed this conversion, and they got it. Let's see if they can build on some momentum after that.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. He wisely decides to just throw the ball away there on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Penn State offense comes back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out, and they put something together in this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. A tougher second down on the way.
The defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he can do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
So from the 21-yard line, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Going to try to use his legs here. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the first down.
And that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
quarter, these second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking for a deep completion. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game. Deadlock, a classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. And the single back takes the handoff. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Facing 2nd and goal. Linebacker shifting around now. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Touchdown, Penn State. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT.
Man, this defensive coordinator better adjust to this receiver. All they did was get him the ball in space, and you can see what he can do after the catch. One defender will not slow this receiver down today. You better bracket him or use double coverage.
TCU offense takes the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looking to throw. It's Davis. The pass rush closing in. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's York.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I like the idea of mixing it up from time to time because he can't be too predictable. But the execution was a little bit off on this one. You're going to have to go back to the drawing board.
So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And he'll set up to throw. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? Throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. The Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Breaks free. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? To the air, it's Davis. Defense is coming after him. Throws the ball away, but not before taking a hit.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, the pass is picked off.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Defense seems to be dialing up the pressure here. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go, a 2-yard loss. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the catch, but did not get a foot down. They're signaling incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Looking to throw it on third and very long. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And they're going to go with the Wildcat formation and an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Send the back in motion. Direct snap. Breaks into open space. Picks up the first, looking for more. They finally get him, but a big gain moves the ball to the 10.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
They'll go right back to him on first down. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Playoff game's coming down to the final 2 minutes here. Offense looking to keep the football and secure the win. We'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere after a loss of a play. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining. So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger